Hi, I'm Brinda, and you are listening to Pocket Full of Stories, where all the original stories are narrated by yours truly. So, in the last segment, we started a story, The Marked City, and it is not finished yet. So, I thought, why not? Let's continue that. It's going to be in more episodes, more segments, but it's fun. So let's get started. And second of all, I'll just go on with the fact that I was given a constructive feedback that I speak a lot faster when it comes to the story. So I will try to reduce my speed. If that doesn't work, then I'm very, very sorry. But I love doing this. So let's get started. Back to the point. No idea why I did that. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Okay. Back to the point. Now, he asked her to remove her mask and sunglasses, and what he saw shocked him. Now, I am a very detail oriented person, so if I dive into details, don't mind me. Okay, so I am now maybe starting to go in detail. When he saw her completely, her face, he was very surprised. He did not think that this is what was meant for him. Her shiny black hair flowing down her shoulder, her face glowing, and her violet eyes making it even more glowy. And yes, her eyes were violet. No problems with her eyes except that they were violet. They were shining, they were sparkling. He was dumbstruck. And the words just fell out of his mouth. Wow. And that made her smile. And I think that's when the smile changed some things for him. He was shocked to see her smile. Not because she has never smiled in front of him before, but because of the fact that she had teeth sharp like a shark's teeth, but humanly small. The size of the teeth were as small as humans, but they were as sharp as a shark's. And he just did not know how to process that. But her smile was beautiful. It's just a shock to him. He had never seen a person with violet eyes and sharp teeth and who's hiding themselves from the world. But in the back of his head, he obviously said that he should just start wearing the mask. I mean, that's unnatural. But something else also told him not to ask her to hide, because he goes through that. He hides himself and he just ends up in a black hole. So what's the point? So when she did not receive any other reaction, she was worried. She thought that he's scared of her teeth. He may be one of those people who don't like her. So she was about to wear her mask back, but he told her that don't wear it. I like the way you are, I like how you look, I like how open you are with me right now, and it's perfect. Don't wear your mask. Friends don't wear mask in front of each other, and I want, as much as I trust you, I want you to trust me as well. That, I think that was a statement that melted her heart, and she decided that she did not want to wear a mask. Now, cutting back to the next morning, they are running. They are running like a wild goose. They are rushing down the streets, and they hear the footsteps behind them also running. They run as fast as they can, as far as they can, and they come across an alley, and she pulls him in. Luckily, the people they were running from, they ran past them and they were safe. He was shocked of what just happened, why the people are chasing them, why is she even more scared than she was before, what is going on. I mean, nobody can comprehend the fact that he had to run from a motel to main streets into an alley. That's a long distance. So when they came in the alley, he asked her what was going on, who they were, and she said that they were hunters. To simplify, she said they were hunters. He was still confused. So Finn asked Iris why were there hunters around them, why was everything going on. And she paused in front of him. They were walking in the alley, so she paused in front of him and she told him that they were there to take her. He was worried somebody was trying to kidnap her, and they had no idea what was going on. So he asked her why would she be kidnapped, and she explained in a way that was hard to comprehend, because he had never ever in his entire life had he ever heard somebody say some things like these. She said that she was a fairy with F-A-E-R, not F-A-I. She was a fairy, and that's about it. He lost her completely from there. She said that she would explain more, just let's go in the alley. But he said that no, I need to learn more. She said, I can tell you everything if you would just come along with me. Now he thought that something is not right. Why would she still want to go in that alley after saying something so weird? What did she want? Is this some sort of setup or what? So he asked her, why is she so troubled? Why is she going through all this trouble only to get him here? She said that, and she just said the truth. She said, initially I wanted to be your friend because your hair were white. I mean, no human has white hair. They have the whitest they go are platinum blonde, but nobody has this snow white hair. And I wondered if you were one of them. And he was confused, one of whom? She said, well, one of supernaturals. Finn was concerned. Finn had questions. Finn said, what, so supernatural? And Iris said that, yeah, like I am, like this alley is, like the world past this alley might be. I mean, come on, you have white hair, you are different. It is hard for people like us to make friends out there, so I thought you might be one of them. And a passerby was going, and they just said something. They said that it's not difficult for all of us to make friends, and they rode off on their bike. Finn looked at Iris, and he got angry because he thought that she was being a genuine friend. He thought that she was being the nicest person. But now that he realized what it was just an entire setup for bringing him here so that he can meet other. He will be called out for being a supernatural. That's just, he felt betrayed. He thought that the friendship was real. He thought that everything that was going on was very real. A real friendship after so many years of living alone, of being neglected, and this also is going to be an entire setup. He started walking in the alley, and Iris stopped him and said, please don't go. Let me explain myself. You are getting me all wrong. So Finn said that I'm definitely not getting you wrong. You became my friend to see your advantage. You wanted to see if I'm one of you, and you wanted to bring me here. I am not going to do that. This is not how this works. I thought you were being a genuine friend. So she held him back, and she said that this is longer and this is more complicated than you think it is. I brought you here because I had an intuition. Like, I am different because I am something else. If you go out of here, there will be a lot of things you won't know. You don't know anything about yourself. What if you are one of us? If you are supernatural, or born of a supernatural, it would be something else. Why do you think that being born of supernatural is so special? Finn asked her this, and she said that it is not special. Nothing is special if you make it. But this is important because your identity will make a person or a different person out of you. Until and unless you don't know who you really are, what you really are, you will not know what anybody else or what your life is. You won't have any idea what you are doing with your life. So they walked down the alley. He was still not talking to her, and she tried to talk to her, but he will not reply. She said that they were going to her parents' house. and he just followed her because now he wanted to see what was so special about the thing she was talking. As soon as they walked past a very narrow alley, and another bigger alley opened up for them, and it was a bustling market. It was a marketplace, and there were people running around selling things, and it was so much life there, such liveliness. There were bottles, there were shiny bottles being sold, there were sparkly things being sold, there were dresses being sold. It was a small street market, but it was beautiful street market. And as they went down, everybody would some or the other person would wave at Iris, welcome her back home, and he got intrigued as to how these people know her, what is actually going on. And he saw that the real them. He saw some had bald hair, some had elf ears with the shark teeth. Every person had a different appearance, and it intrigued him a lot. He was not such intriguing person. He did not think that he was such a curious person until he came into the alley, until he came into a different world. Maybe she was right. Maybe learning more about himself would do good. Maybe he should learn more about what place is this, what time is this, what is everything here. Maybe it would be good for him. Maybe he can finally find his calling and why he was always so alone. But I think we can jump on that for the next segment. So thank you so much for joining in. If you thought that this was fast, I'm very sorry. And if you thought that I was being very I was pausing a lot, it's because I was trying to frame words. I just woke up and I thought, hey, I had this great idea to carry on the story. This might be the perfect time. So thank you so much. And from now on, the rest of the episodes might be longer, might not be longer. Thank you so much for joining in, and well, keep listening. See you all in next week. Bye.